The whole point of this channel was to kind of set up to host all of my creative works, from art to filmmaking to music, writing, and it seems to have been neglected and sidetracked with all of the doom and gloom of the world. So yeah, a couple of projects that I am working on. So in case anyone is just tuning in and they have no idea who I am, I have two businesses. So I have a marketing business, which is more or less like my full-time day job, and also an e-commerce store, Horrified store. So there's some work happening behind the scenes with Horrified store, and yeah, in September we are looking to do a massive relaunch, which is very exciting. So aside from the marketing stuff, I won't really promote any of that, just because we've got a separate channel for the marketing business. So that's Solmaz marketing, so feel free to subscribe, I'm going to say the word subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. The link will probably be in the description. So yeah, I'd really like to kind of tailor it back to just all things creative, you know. I am very much an all-round creative. I've done everything and anything over the years, professionally and amateur. But yeah, so I've got a couple of writing projects on at the minute. So one is the follow-up to my debut novel, Nexus Book 2. 5 years or 6 years later, I'm actually working on the sequel, so I'm hoping to get that done before the end of the year. I'm very excited to kind of pick it back up. It is such an amazing story, and yeah, I'm so stoked for like the sequel. So yeah, that's kind of plug number one, I suppose, without spitting all over the camera. And what next? Plug number two. So I've got a project which I'm always a bit dubious about promoting, just because I've had people try and steal the story and things and do a really bad job of it. But yeah, I've got a drama piece that I'm working on. So I actually have a script for that, and I'm also working on the novel manuscript. So I'm on the second draft, and it's, yeah, that's kind of the major one that I want to get out this year. I will be going the traditional route with that, so trying to secure a literary agent. But yeah, for now I'm keeping it under wraps, just because there's some magpie people out there that tend to watch my stuff and try and steal it and pass it off as their own. So yeah. Aside from that, which I'm so stoked about because it's writing, and you know, that was always my first love, writing. I think the first story that I ever wrote was some Egyptian what was it, some Egyptian ancient Egyptian thing, gods and monsters and all sorts, you know. I wanted to be Lara Croft when I was younger, you know.
If I had a coconut for every time some lunatic said something like that.
Supernatural and everything else is still very much deep in the bones, I think. But so yeah, that's kind of the writing projects that I've got lined up. I'm also doing more music this year, so I'm kind of moving into instrumental, just because that seems to be like what I like creating. I'm not much of a singer. I've kind of plugged like cover songs on the channel, so feel free to have a look at those. I think I've got a demo something on here as well. Yeah, feel free to check those out and give me your feedback on those. I'm definitely not a singer. That's definitely not my forte. I love music though. There's a feature film that I did 2017-18 slash and that is coming out. So it's a dear friend of mine, Alex Bourne. He's re-releasing Clownface 1, the director's cut, and I've seen the director's cut. I'm very privileged to have seen it, and it looks and sounds amazing, so I'm really kind of stoked for that to be re-released, and I'm sure he'll talk more about it at a later date. Kind of filmy stuff, because I kind of left the film industry years back, around just after lockdown, I think it was. I just, yeah, wasn't for me. Talked about it in previous videos and things. It's one of those things. But yeah, the fact that I'm kind of doing that, the film script, and I've also done a couple of shorts as well. I've collabed with a director, so that was last year I think it was, that we collabed on a couple of short films writing. So yeah, I'm really stoked for that. So me clapping myself. Praise, give myself praise. Well done. I don't know, I try not to kind of delve too much into my life, just because you know you need a Valium and maybe like a double shot of Jack or something to get through it. But no, I think the world needs that kind of, like, you know, hide the certain aspects, you know. There's no kind of mystery behind a lot of people anymore. So I think if you can kind of master the art of creating mystery and kind of creating stuff that's going to inspire people, I think that's going to be the trend for 2026. So there's your predictions. Yeah, without delving down into a long deep rant, yeah, I think what world needs is just more creativity. I don't know, I'm trying to kind of, you know, give you some energy, because I haven't really got any. I work a lot, man. In terms of all the crap that's in the news, if you really can't see that it's all a distraction and it is eating up your time, I mean, if you're going to look into all of these, like, conspiracy, they're not even conspiracy, you know, it's psyops. So psyops, they're actually like orchestrated conspiracy theories for people to, like, get lost in, because they spend so much time delving down these deep dark rabbit holes and uncovering all this thing, but at the end of the day you can't really do anything about it. That is conspiracy theory, that is psyops, you know. How do you distract the public as best as you can? So the healthy way to do it is creativity and sharing your work with people, and fluff. And yeah, trying to kind of leave this world better than we found it. That's it. There are so many vampires out there, and not just your elites. There are vampires at every level of this bizarre realm that we operate in. So just be mindful where you're giving your energy away. Be mindful of, like, the technology and the social media platforms that you're just kind of, you know, just, yeah, suck the life force out of me. This is a proper rant. But yeah, just a recap of it all. Just a recap of it all. So yeah, I'm hoping to kind of take the channel down a positive, creative direction, and let's see how far we get with it. This is a tip, I suppose, for closing this video. If you have got projects, try and niche down to one at a time, and you'll get each of those projects finished quicker. So I can speak from experience from this. There you go, there's some words of wisdom, possibly. If you want to kind of support the channel, feel free to subscribe, like, share, all that good thing. If you don't, you know, you have got that choice, and good riddance to you. I mean, I'm welcoming, but I have not got time for pity parties anymore. People feeling sorry for themselves and all that thing, you know, I haven't got it. But yeah, if you are inclined to support the channel, all I am asking is that you like, share and subscribe. I don't want anyone's money. Arms for the poor. I'm quite, like, okay with my business. My business supports me quite well. And yeah, if you're working on projects, feel free to drop those down below. And I don't know, I think that's it. I think I'm going to close it because I think I'm just getting awkward. So yeah, what's the catchphrase? Stay awesome, stay classy, be kind, and bye.